is up, geometry class? It's Mr. Ohashi here, and we are on day 15 of your online video lesson. Now, hopefully you've already clicked on those two videos that I made you watch before this video, because there's a relationship between pyramids, which we're going to find the volume of today, and prisms. And there's also a relationship between cones, which we're also going to find the volume of today. Cones and cylinders have a relationship. If you watch that video, you know what it is. So have your comp book ready, have the note sheet from yesterday ready to go. If you didn't print it out yesterday, you lost it, I had put another link down below. And then today's assignment 10.3, pyramids and cones, have that printed out and ready to go. Okay, so you guys ready to take notes and learn some stuff? All right, let's go. Okay, so we are in our notes, and hopefully you have the notes from yesterday. If not, you can always print them again because I put a link down below. Now, notice you've got volume of pyramids and volume of cones, and there's one extra example. We're not going to do that one in our notes this year because doing it via distance learning is a little hard. So we're going to focus on pyramids and cones. Let's start with pyramids. So remember, a pyramid is a solid that has a base, and all the lateral surfaces are triangles that come to a point at the top, which is the vertex. And that's the definition of a pyramid. You could have a right pyramid where the height is perpendicular to the base, or you can have an oblique pyramid where it's tilted. The vertex is not over the center of the base anymore, it's tilted out. Now, here's the thing about the volume of a pyramid. You should have saw from the previous video that there's a relationship between the volume of a pyramid and the volume of a prism that has the same base and height. All right? And what you should have found was it actually takes 3 pyramids to fill a prism with the exact same base and height. So the volume of a pyramid is actually 1/3, that should be a 3, 1/3 of the volume of a prism with the same dimensions. So if you want to find the volume of a pyramid, you basically just imagine that it's a prism and then divide it by 3 because it's 1/3 of it. So the volume of a pyramid formula is the area of the base times the height and then divide it by 3. All right? So for example, in this pyramid here, we know this is the base because it's the face across from the vertex. And then the height of this goes from the top, the vertex, straight down perpendicular to the base. So you would take, here I'm going to label that an H. So the area of the base times the height and then divide it by 3. Same with the oblique pyramid. It doesn't change the formula. We know that this has got to be the base because it's the face that's across from the vertex. And then the height is going to be from the vertex perpendicular to the base. And notice in this case, it's not going to be in the center of the base. In fact, it's not even above the base at all. It's probably all over to the side a little bit. So that's your height. So we do the area of that base times that height and divide it by 3. Similarly, cones are very much like pyramids. But remember, a cone has a base that's a circle. All right? So you've got a right cone, you've got an oblique cone, just like pyramids. Right cone, the height's perpendicular. An oblique cone, the height is offset because the whole cone is tilted. What you should have found from the previous video was that it takes 3 cones to fill a cylinder with the exact same base and height. So if you have a cone and you want to find the volume, just know that it's equal to 1/3 of the volume of a cylinder with the exact same dimensions. So if you want to find the volume of a cone, pretend that it's a cylinder and then divide it by 3. The formula would be area of the circle base times the height and then divide by 3. Now don't forget the area of a circle is just pi r squared. All right. So if you're trying to find the volume of this cone, we would take the area of this circle and then multiply it by this height right here, because this is the height, and then divide by 3. Same with the oblique cone. Find the area of that circle, multiply it by this height. Here's the height right here. And again, it has to be perpendicular to the base. Even though it's tilted, your height is perpendicular to the base. And then divide it by 3. Okay? And don't forget, because cones have circles in them and they involve pi, you're going to have to give 2 answers for these volumes. One in terms of pi and one rounded with your calculator. Okay? So that's what we're doing today. Volumes of pyramids and cones. If you have any problems, just message me or email me and ask. I can help you out. With that being said, good luck, and I will see you guys tomorrow.